this weekend we headed into championship season, CCSA Conference Championships. We're going to Worth Park in Minneapolis. So that'll be really awesome to get to race on really a World Cup venue. They've hosted the World Cup a couple years ago there. So they've got some really amazing courses, and it's really fun to be in that urban environment. And this year is also in combination or coordination with our college race event. It's the U.S. Super Tour, which is the professional race circuit that athletes compete on to make World Cup selection for the U.S. ski team. And then it's also big regional junior national qualifying event. So it'll be really big fields, right? Our college races are going to be combined with the Super Tour. And so for Saturday's Mass Start Classic race, it'll just be all of our college racers plus all the pro team racers. It does change, obviously, the competitive atmosphere a bit because you have all those pro athletes mixed in there. But I think it's awesome because, to be honest, we're a pretty small region in the central region for NCAA skiing. And so the more opportunities that we get like this to race even higher level of competition, it really helps our student athletes to develop better competitively, right? So that, when we get to NCAA championships in a few weeks from now, they're going to, I think, be that much more competitively prepared because they've already got to race athletes that are really, really strong, these professional athletes too. So big thing that we're going to really focus on, and especially in that mass start race, is just really seizing the opportunities to compete with the professional athletes, not just our collegiate competitors. We've raced here a few times, but it has been a couple of years. So this year, because of the fact that it's combined with the Super Tour, and also, St. Olaf is really their home venue. So they're technically hosting this one this weekend for the CCSA. But yeah, it's been a couple years since we have raced here. So it'll be a new venue for, I think, all of our current student athletes on the team, although a lot of them have raced at this venue for like junior national championships and other events in the past. So yeah, it's a punchy course. It's got a lot of fun, fast climbs that are like shorter, but it should be fast conditions, relatively speaking. It's going to be warm temps, but it's all man-made snow, so no natural snow here, which will be unique to ski on for us. And obviously though it's hosted World Cup competitions, so they are challenging courses, and I think that's really great to have, true championship courses for a championship level event as well. So yeah, Deidre Irwin, one of our alumni, is competing right now in the Olympics for U.S. Biathlon team. And we've known Deidre for a very long time. She was teammates with Kristen back in the day, and then we used to actually get to coach her and work with her back when we used to live and coach in Idaho before she even picked up the sport of biathlon. Deidre is obviously a dear friend of ours, and we're the biggest fan of hers. And it was funny that you asked this question too, because I think part of the thing that I'm going to really share with the team heading into this weekend with our pre-race talk on Friday is a lot of Deidre's message from her commencement speech that she gave last year. And what she really talked about was just giving yourself a shot, believing in yourself, trusting the process, and being the best team that you can be and supporting each other. And I think that's so important going into this championship season, and such a great message because you hear from all the top athletes in the world. Jessie Diggins commented a lot on this as well in a lot of her press conferences heading into her last Olympics, that, at the end of the day, you can only control your effort. And what you really want to be proud of is to just finish those races and say, I left it all out there, and to be really satisfied with that. And so I think Deidre's message was really powerful for that. And Deidre is just a really great example of the kind of person you want to look up to in sport. She keeps it fun. She's really good at trying hard, but she's in it for all the right reasons for her own self. And and I think that's just a really powerful message for our student athletes to share. And it's really inspirational for them to see, okay, I have an alumni that was in my shoes that is now performing at the Olympics and is one of the best athletes in the world. And I can be there someday too if I have that same approach that they have.